Pressure is mounting on government to slash fuel prices. Members of the Congress of South African Trade Unions, Cosatu, today marching in Durban to say enough is enough. They're set to hand over a memorandum earlier to the office of the Premier. Tracking that march was Letiwe Mdluli. She's joining us now just to bring us up to speed with actually what is contained in that memorandum of demands. What does Cosatu want? Good afternoon, Letiwe. How did the march go? We saw a little bit of the members there, and we saw Begin Chalinchali addressing them as well a little bit earlier. What is Cosatu demanding?
Well, but then earlier on, Durban was brought to a standstill as members of Cosatu marched through the Durban CBD, basically calling for the high cost of living to be brought down and for government to try and assist residents and also South Africans as a whole in trying to assist them with the high cost of living. They are, of course, calling for fuel prices to be slashed, and they are hoping that the government will have a plan just to assist those people that are living in the country, as they're saying that for now the high cost of living is just ridiculous. They have handed over a memorandum at the Premier's office this afternoon, and the MEC for Transport here in the province, Peggy Nkonyeni, did receive it, and she did assure some of the members that were marching today that they will look into their memorandum. The most demands that were contained in that memorandum, of course, included the high fuel prices, the high cost of living, and also the unemployment rate in the country. There was the ANC Youth League joining in as well, where they were calling for government to create jobs for the youth, because more graduates are actually sitting at home instead of getting those jobs. Well, I spoke to Edwin Mkhize a bit earlier on, who is the secretary here in KZN, about their demands, and this is what he had to say.
We are concerned that we think that the forces that control the market and the government, in some of the decisions and the policies that they make, they do not consider really the plight that is facing the poor and the the masses on the ground, our grassroots, especially when we talk about the rise in fuel price. We're not sure really if do they ever think what negative impact, what is it means to raise the fuel price to the poor people that are unemployed, to the poor people that are losing jobs, to the poor people that, as we speak now, even those that are still at work, but the employers are refusing to give them the salary rise, both in government and in private sector. So rising the cost of fuel, it means the rise in food prices, it means the rise in transport, it means the rise in other goods and services, and the livelihood of the working class, the poor people of our country is really face difficulty.
Comment there by Cosatu official in Durban. Ending that update this hour from Letiwe Mdluli about Cosatu's demand for government to do something to reduce the increasing price of fuel. Now,